You've got an important warning about maintaining a life insurance policy as well tonight, Kate.
This is a bit of a personal one for me, Mark, because my dad passed away nearly 30 years ago, and at the time he left a life insurance policy, which was a modest amount of money, but enabled my mum to buy a house, a very modest home. It wasn't a lot of money, and she was able to buy the first home she'd ever owned in her life with that money. And fast forward, and all of a sudden Mum and I are living together. We've sold her house, so I've again benefited from the life insurance that my dad left all those years ago through my mum's house. But about 10 years ago, we decided to stop mum's life insurance policy because I was paying out around $800 a month in insurance from car, health, everything, contents, income protection. I had so many insurances and I thought something's got to go. Cut mum's life insurance policy. Well, this is really personal, but mum's not in a good place right now. And we still help each other with bills. She's we don't have the policy, and I'm now looking at having to continue the mortgage on my own without her income, which is her pension. It still makes a big difference. So I regret now not having that life insurance, not keeping that policy that we had for mum, just to help us get through. So I guess it's just a timely reminder that, if you don't have life insurance policy, maybe you think you're too young to need it. Have you got it?
No, but I'm actually in the process of getting income protection and also life insurance as well.
Yeah, it is. It's really important. It's one of those things that you think, it's like superannuation. You think, I've just got to do it. It's compulsory, but it's not going to affect me. It's like retirement, not going to affect me for years and years. But you just never know. Time does tend to creep up on you. And
well, the other thing to mention here too is, when a loved one passes, you're dealing with the costs of a funeral, which aren't cheap.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden you have to pay the ongoing things like mortgages and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The estate. It all adds up, and then it becomes a bit of a rude shock, and then those expenses add on to your own expenses, and it becomes very, very expensive.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people feel bad because they feel like they're putting a dollar amount on someone's life, but it's not that. It's enabling you to get past grieving for somebody without having to worry about, okay, what am I going to do now? I've got no money. You can properly mourn that person because in the back of your mind, you're not thinking, oh my gosh, I'm stuffed here financially. So it's just I don't want to make it a big plug about life insurance, but that's just my personal story. And I'll be fine. We'll get through it. We'll be okay. But just hopefully a little bit of words of wisdom for people. If you haven't considered it, maybe have a think about it.
Definitely. 50upclub.com.au is the website. Kayley Harris, lovely to chat as always.
You too, Mark.
Kayley Harris from the 50 Up Club.